Good day everyone, welcome to the world of mathematics. So in this video, we will learn important things and those are about pre-calculus and basic calculus. So math is not that hard actually, so don't be discouraged or confused right away because I am here. Teacher Ella will help you understand each lesson in this subject. So without further ado, let's start our discussion. Lesson for today, we have the equation of a circle. So life is full of challenges and success. Sometimes we win and sometimes we lose. Indeed, our life is like a wheel. Sometimes we are on top and sometimes we are at the bottom. But always remember that life won't be challenging without the hardships. And we can say that we are successful if we don't experience failures. Life is never easy. It's either we enjoy it or we endure it. So for our objectives for today, number one is to evaluate problems involving equation of a circle. Next is to manifest perseverance and facing a continuous process or processes in life. And last is to explain how to find the center and radius of a circle in rectangular coordinate system. So for this lesson, our lesson number two, it's part or kind of a conic section. Okay. For us to know what conic section is, let's have this short clip from Don't Memorize video in YouTube.
What exactly does conics mean? Conic stands for conic sections. So what do we mean by conic sections? As the name suggests, conic sections mean taking cross sections of a cone. Let's see how to take a cross section of a cone. But before that, can you tell me what shape this is? Since it has two cones and this line makes a right angle with these circular surfaces, this shape is called a double right circular cone. Yes, two cones and this line makes a right angle with both these circular bases. Now let's see something interesting. When a plane intersects this shape, we obtain different curves. In how many ways can a plane intersect this shape here? One way could be horizontally. If a plane intersects the cone horizontally, that is at 90 degrees to this axis, we get a circle. Yes, this shape here is that of a circle. How else can this plane intersect this shape? What if we tilt this plane like this? We get an ellipse. If horizontal, then a circle, and if tilted a bit, then an ellipse. Let's continue tilting it a bit more. If we tilt it even more like this, we get a parabola. And finally, if we tilt the plane like this, we get a hyperbola. So what can we conclude here? Depending on the angle at which the plane intersects the cone, we get different curves. But why are we studying these shapes or curves? Because we see these shapes in our daily life constantly in some form or the other.
So for our lesson for today, again, we will focus in the conic section circle, to be specific, the equation of it. Okay? So let's have the terms first. And again, reminder, if you think that you can't understand the lesson because the pace is fast for you, you can pause it if you need to, okay? And also much better if you have your ball pen and notebook on your side so that you can jot down the important concepts or formula on our lesson. Okay, again, let's have the math terms. So circle is a set of all points in the Cartesian plane that has a fixed distance r or radius from the fixed point hk or the center. So circle has two form of equation. First, as we have in standard form, we have x, or the quantity of x minus h square, plus the quantity of y minus k square equals 2, or equal to r square. So our h, k is the center. Again, the center is h comma k, and the radius is r. Then we have the general form, which is ax squared plus by squared plus cx plus dy plus e equals 0, where a, b, c, d, and e are all constant. Okay, again, in circle, we have the standard form, this one, the h here, and the k. This is our center, and the r is our radius. Now, note that this is the standard form of a circle where the center can be found in any quadrant. So again, the center is HK. And if you can encounter this form, x squared plus y squared equals r squared, it is still form or equation of a circle, but the center of it is at the point of origin instead of hk. So this is located at 0, 0. Okay? So when we say hk, any point in any quadrant. Okay? We have two equation, again the standard form, x minus h squared plus y minus k squared equals r squared if our center is hk. And we have the equation x squared plus y squared equals r squared if our center is 0, 0. Now, let's have this problem number 1. So, Converge ICT Solution Incorporated tower is designed to service a 5-kilometer radius. The tower is located at -2, 8 on a coordinate plane whose units represents miles. Or sorry, this is kilometer. Okay, sorry for that. Our unit here, or units, is in km or kilometer. Okay? First question is, what is the radius according to the problem? Question number 2, what do you think is the equation of a circle that represents the outer boundary of the region serviced by the tower? Again, get the given. We have 5-kilometer radius. And we have the location of our tower, which is the center, -2, 8. Now let's have the solution or the explanation in this problem. So question 1 is, what is the radius? So according to the problem, that is clearly stated, that is 5 kilometers as the radius of our tower, right? Or the radius of the service. Next, question 2, what is the equation of the circle that represents the outer boundary of the region serviced by the tower? So we have again the given, the location of the tower is -2, 8. So this is our center. Always remember that when we say tower, this is the center of our circle. And again, the radius 5 kilometer. So using the standard form, since our center is not 0, 0, so meaning in this is hk, right? So our h is -2, our k is 8. So we will use the standard equation or the standard form, which is the quantity of x minus h squared plus the quantity of y minus k squared equals r squared. So we will just substitute the given h, the given k, and the given radius. So again, this is our equation. Substitute. So our h here is 2, okay? Or -2. So teacher, why x plus 2, not x minus 2? So as you can see in standard form, this is minus h. And our given is -2. So for us to determine what will be the operation, so we will multiply -2 to the minus or the negative here in the standard equation. So negative times negative, that's positive, so plus 2. Okay? So we have x plus 2 square plus, next is copy y, then our k here, which is 8. So since our 8 here is positive, so positive times the minus or the negative is still negative or minus 8 square. Then equals, the value of our r is 5, so 5 raised to 2 or 5 square. Okay, so for you, not to be confused with the HK if we will substitute it to the standard equation. Just remember that if the given is a negative, our equation will be um, positive, or we will use addition. Right? If the given is in positive, then therefore we will just copy the given, then we will just copy also the subtraction or the minus. Okay? Again, if the given is negative, then our operation is addition. If the given is in positive, we will just copy the subtraction or minus. Okay? We'll copy the minus sign. Then, going back, so we have x plus 2 square plus y minus 8 square equals 5 square. Remember that the standard equation is again this one. So our r here is r squared. And we have here 5 squared. So we will just simplify the r squared. So we have 5 squared equals to 25. And that's it. This is our standard equation already. Okay, so we will just substitute all the given, then we will just simplify the radius or the r square. Okay, so in problem 1, the equation of the circle is the quantity of x plus 2 square plus y minus 8 square equals 25. Okay, let's have another example. So problem 2 is find the center and the radius of a circular land that has an area with an equation x minus 2 square plus y plus 5 square equals 49. The units are in hectare. Okay, so in this problem, we have the given equation already, or the standard form. And we need to find the center and the radius. So here's our solution. So if our given is in standard form, we can easily locate the center and the radius. Because always remember that when we say center, that is HK, and the radius is the R. Okay? And again, this is the standard form. So we will just get the HK and the R. Okay? So here we have minus 2. So this is positive 2 plus 5. As you can see, we have addition here. So therefore, the 5 here is negative. Okay? So therefore, the center is 2 comma negative 5. That's easy. Okay? So we will just locate it in the given equation. So if minus 2, or the operation used here is minus, then our h here is positive. If the operation, just like in this, is positive, or sorry, the equation used addition, the k is negative. Okay? The opposite, negative 5. So we have the center already, hk. Now let's proceed to the radius. So in the standard form, we have r square. So therefore, this is our r square, right? Let's now find the radius itself, the r, not the r square. So since the r square is 49, and to get the value of r, we will remove the square or the exponent. So for us to remove the square, we will get the square root of both sides. Okay? So square root of r square. Okay, so we have typo again here. Let's just remove the square root for you not to be confused. Okay. Again, our radius here is 7. Okay? The square root of r square is r. The square root of 49 is 7. So therefore, the radius of the given land, or with the given equation or standard form, we have 7 hectares. That's the radius. And the center is 2 comma negative 5. Hopefully you understand this one. Now let's proceed to problem number 3. So what is the radius and equation of a circle if the center is located at 2, 1 or 2, comma 1 and a given point at negative 2, comma negative 6? So in this problem, we need to find the radius and the equation. We have given center and we have given point. So let's have the solution. So first is we need to have the given. Again, the point is negative 2, comma negative 6. So this will serve as our xy. Okay? Then we have the given center, which is negative 2, comma 1. So we have hk. Okay? After finding or stating the given, let's now find the r square. Okay? So in finding the r squared is we will just substitute the xy and the hk to the form or the standard form. So we have quantity of x minus h square plus the quantity of y minus k square equals r square. So as you can see, our x here is negative 2. So we have negative 2. Then again, just like I've said earlier, if the given h is negative, then we will use addition as our operation. So plus 2, then copy the exponent. Plus, our y is this negative 6. Then our k here is positive 1. So we will just copy minus, then 1. Then square equals r squared. So simplify to find the r square. So negative 2 plus 2, that is 0. So 0 square is 0. And negative 6 minus 1, that is negative 7. Then square equals r square. So simplify again, 0 square is 0. Negative 7 square is 49. Again, positive 49 equals r square. So we can say that r square is equal to 49. Since we have r square already, we will substitute that in the equation again, the r square. Okay? Same form, same equation, which is the quantity of x minus h square plus y minus k square equals r square. So therefore, this is already the equation of our given problem, equation of the circle. Now, if the question is what is the radius, then therefore the radius is 7. Then the units. Okay? Again, this is our equation in standard form. And our radius is 7.
Hopefully, you really understand our today's lesson. So don't forget to practice more so that you can fully understand our today's lesson. And also, don't forget to attend your synchronous class for more examples and real life problems about our topic for today. So thank you for listening and see you on the next video. Bye!